Good morning. This is your TDT News Update. I'm Carrie Roberts. Making the news at this time. Minister of Homeland Security Roger Alexander complained that the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service has been unable to properly equip itself due to a $500 million debt incurred under the previous administration. Speaking during the debate on the state of emergency extension, Minister Alexander said the system he inherited was so financially crippled that even basic law enforcement requirements could not be met, severely undermining the country's crime-fighting capacity. He said the lack of vehicles, technology, and other operational tools was not accidental, but the direct result of years of financial exposure and poor procurement practices within the service. Minister Alexander cited a document on a comprehensive assessment of procurement practices, which he said showed financial exposure and debt accumulation within the police service from 2017 to 2021. This, he said, explains why the police service has struggled to acquire essential equipment, even as crime escalated.
Mr. Speaker, you will see why, sometime later, why the police service cannot get anything. They have a debt of $500 million. Still pending, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, while we were looking for vehicles for law enforcement, I tried to sell the artificial turf on the hockey ground down at the barracks to see if I could get some vehicles with that amount of money.
He said addressing crime requires first repairing these institutional gaps, arguing that without adequate resources, policing alone cannot meet the scale of the country's security challenges.
In order to fix a system, you first have to treat with the system. On entry, as the Homeland Security Minister, Mr. Speaker, shortage by the police, our number one crime fighting apparatus. The police short in terms of human resources and technology, Mr. Speaker. Vehicles, Mr. Speaker. The prison service. All these things now I have to come and fix. Giving additional human resource to the police service. For the prison service, how can you man a place? Take, for instance.
In other news, the family of 12-year-old Mercedes Lane is dismissing claims that police failed to respond promptly after her disappearance, maintaining that officers committed substantial time, effort, and resources to the search from the outset. In a public statement, the family said they witnessed firsthand the extensive efforts carried out by investigators after she was reported missing on June 6th. They noted that officers from multiple specialized units, including the Homicide Bureau of Investigations, Anti-Kidnapping Unit, Special Investigations Unit, Southwestern Division, Cybercrime and Social Media Unit, and the CCTV Retrieval Unit, were mobilized quickly and began searching immediately. According to the family, investigators worked through the night and into the next day, following leads, probing reported sightings, and gathering evidence in hope of finding Mercedes alive. They said the case was treated as urgent from the start and commended officers for keeping them informed throughout the process. The family also praised ASP Anil Miraj and the Homicide Bureau for their swift response, expressing gratitude to all who assisted. As the matter heads to court, they say they trust justice will be served. And in some sport, co-host Mexico made a perfect start to the 2026 FIFA World Cup, defeating South Africa 2-0 before a capacity crowd at the historic Estadio Azteca. Mexico struck early with a goal in the 9th minute and sealed the victory with a header midway through the second half from Raul Jimenez. The second goal was especially memorable, marking the scorer's first at the World Cup and moving him up the country's all-time scoring list. The match also saw plenty of drama, with 3 red cards shown, 2 to South Africa and 1 to Mexico, leaving both sides short-handed by the final whistle. Mexico's win gives them early momentum and the perfect launch to their campaign in front of a packed home crowd. And that's what's making the news this morning, but joining us right now is the host of Trinidad and Tobago Today, Virmala Balkaran. Good morning, Virmala. Happy Friday.
Good morning, Carrie. Happy Friday to you. Are you ready for the weekend?
I am very ready for the weekend to do absolutely nothing.
I wish I could say the same. I have the busiest weekend possible, so yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry you can't just take the time to just take it easy and rest, but this is my weekend. I'm telling people no.
You know what? I think I'm going to start saying the same thing. No.
Yeah,
and it means I'm not leaving my bed,
say,
I'm not leaving my house. Well, Carrie, I have a question for you, as usual. What if I told you today one of my guests was actually a robot?
One of your guests is a robot. I think
I
have to
said,
come
what
down
if
to
I
studio.
told you? I'm not saying it is.
Okay, all right. I'd be very interested. That would prick my ears up a little bit, because you know, this time and age of technology that we're in right now, nothing would be too far-fetched.
Absolutely. So actually, guests are now, robots are now guests on talk shows.
All right, so
What are you
we're gonna
talking
have
about?
a robot?
What are you going to be talking about? What do you say? How do they react? I don't know. Will they go rogue on you? I'm very interested, but I think I'm ready for that.
I think you would be ready for it. I would have a few questions, you know, like what is their intention with humanity? Are they going to start reproducing themselves, like, you know, and, you know, like the Terminator movie? We need to get early.
So that's the thing. You know, what if I'm having a conversation with them and then they get so smart? Listen to me, it is terrifying, but it's actually very interesting. So you never know, we might have a robot one day. I'm looking forward to that, Carrie. And that day you're going to spend here with me in studio because I don't want to be alone.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
All right, Carrie. Well, I'll talk to you soon on the show. Okay, it is Friday. That means we wrap up the week on a really, really nice and lovely note. Also, we're celebrating some very special birthdays on the show, so we'll tell you all about that in a little bit.
Yes, please do.
All right, Carrie. Talk soon.
All right, we will. Thanks so much, Virmala.
You're welcome.
When we come back, the Trinidad and Tobago Today morning show gets going after this short break.
Your stories, your communities, your country. TTT News is everywhere, on the ground, across Trinidad and Tobago, and on every smart device. TTT News, nightly at 7. TTT News, committed, accurate, relevant.
There are a number of risk factors for heart disease, so a lot of attention has to be put towards preventive cardiology. What can we do to reduce the burden due to all these risk factors? Hypertension, diabetes, cholesterol, need to stop cigarette smoking, you gotta get people exercising.
Be viewing Caribbean Medical TV on this station.
What if possibility was only the beginning? Welcome to Limitless, a journey where ideas become action and action becomes impact. From breaking barriers and challenging misconceptions to designing with dignity and driving innovation with heart. This series explores how inclusion is moving from concept to community in Trinidad and Tobago. Across each episode, we meet the change makers and everyday leaders, turning challenges into opportunity, building real solutions that change real lives, from possibility to impact. This is Limitless.
Unleash your imagination with TTT's terrific Toon Time. Join us as we stop evil geniuses from taking over the world from Super Z, or hop on board for a journey into outer space with Galaxy Kids. Be a part of our quest to save the forests alongside our robot pals from Bugs Bot Ignition, or let's go exploring with Duda and Dada. Catch terrific Toon Time weekdays at 4:15 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. It's fun-filled adventure with terrific Toon Time right here on TTT.
Coming up, hot plates, cold drinks, and chilled vibes were the order of the month in Antigua and Barbuda. Top chefs, tasty menus, influencers, and foodies. The boxes were ticked, kitchens buzzing, and grills fired up. It's the one and only Antigua and Barbuda Culinary Month. It's Caribbean Passport TV on TTT.
June 2026. The time now it is 6:09 a.m. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Virmala Balkaran, and welcome to Trinidad and Tobago Today. Let's take a look now at what's trending this morning. Now, as we discussed with Professor Hamid Ghani on the SOE extension debate on the show yesterday, the Prime Minister is making it clear that the government's position remains firm on the rule of law and equal justice. The Prime Minister Kamla Prasad-Bisesa says the law applies equally to every citizen, regardless of their financial status, their social standing, or political connections or influence. And she stressed that no one, absolutely no one, is above the law. Now, she also said that whether criminal elements identify themselves as the 6, the 7, the 1%, or any other name, they remain subject to the laws of Trinidad and Tobago. And there will be no special treatment or immunity for anyone based on wealth, status, or association. She also stated that the state is receiving foreign assistance to track billions of US dollars allegedly moved out of the country over the past 20 years, including claims involving banking officials and illicit financial flows linked to criminal networks. She further said billions in drug proceeds have passed through the country over the past 25 years. The Prime Minister says the state is now getting assistance to tackle drug trafficking and also money laundering. And she added that we will let the chips fall where they may. She assures that law-abiding citizens have absolutely nothing to fear. And in another story, the PH driver accused of murdering 12-year-old Mercedes Lane has been remanded into custody. 26-year-old Richard Renales of Palo Seco was denied bail when he appeared virtually on a murder charge. The matter was adjourned to September 8th with a sufficiency hearing set for February 4th. The charge follows the death of the schoolgirl whose body was found in a bushy area of Carapal Road, Erin, after she failed to reach home following a PH ride. And a post-mortem confirmed she died from blunt force trauma. The St. Francis Erin Roman Catholic community is hosting a candlelight memorial walk this coming Saturday in her memory. That starts at 6 p.m. You remember that we spoke with Captain Valence Barrett about that situation. And of course, we continue to bring you all the updates on the tragic death of 12-year-old Mercedes Lane. Well, shifting gears to some sport news now. Co-host Mexico made a winning start to the 2026 FIFA World Cup, beating South Africa 2-0 in the tournament's open match at the iconic Estadio Azteca Estadio Azteca in Mexico City. But it wasn't without drama. The game saw 3 red cards, 2 for South Africa and 1 for Mexico, making it the most dismissals ever in a World Cup opener. And Mexico also made history in style, claiming their first ever win in an opening World Cup match after previously falling short across 7 attempts. Now, the Azteca, now the first stadium to host 3 World Cups, delivered a fitting stage for a high-energy start to the biggest tournament in football history. Game 2 actually saw Korea coming from a goal down to beat Czech Republic 2-1. Now, I also want to take this time to wish Curacao and Haiti all the best. Haiti's first game of the World Cup is against Scotland on June 13th, while Curaçao's first match is against Germany on June 15th. And yesterday, you remember, we spoke with Mariah Ramharak and also Nasira Mohammed, and they're the new hosts of that brand new show that premiered last night on TTT. It's called The Final Vase. So if you haven't checked that out, you can do that now at TTT Live Online. Well, we actually have a very special birthday that we're celebrating today. Actually, 2 very special birthdays today. And as the week comes to an end, we really cannot continue the show without saying a very happy birthday to our graphic designer, Alec Motiram. And he's with us this morning, and he's been very responsible for so much that you've been seeing on the show, and the design, the look, and the feel of Trinidad and Tobago today. Here he is on the screen. And he's very shy, so we want to say, Alec, happy birthday to you. Thank you for everything that you've done for Trinidad and Tobago today. We appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, everything that you see here every morning, our set design, everything like that, It was conceptualized by Alec. So thank you, Alec. We really, really, really appreciate you. Also, a very happy birthday to our very own Lubel Batiste. That's our technical producer. Happy birthday to you, Lubel. We love you so much. And thank you for helping us to seamlessly produce Trinidad and Tobago Today every single morning. We really cannot do this without you. Well, happy birthday to Alec and to Lubel. We continue the celebrations on Trinidad and Tobago today. When we come back, the show gets going. You know what to do. Grab a cup of coffee and settle in. Trinidad and Tobago Today has begun.
Being connected, it means a lot because, first of all, you can't do this by yourself.
When you have your phone, you always have somebody at your side. I could call for help, anything going on, you know.
You know, I'm giving children the opportunity to experience outside of their neighborhood.
Digital is kind of a comfort, you know, you feel good that people in your lives are always able to be contacted.
I was with the other network and I was having problems, so I joined Digicel and I never regretted it.
Ready to brighten your space the right way? Don't settle for the ordinary. Step into brilliant. At Trinity Lighting Etc. Limited, we bring you over 20 years of experience in bulbs, specialty lighting, and hard-to-find lighting parts. Not sure what you need? Our knowledgeable team is ready to guide you. Whether it's for your home, medical, commercial, marine, or business, we deliver quality you can trust at prices you love. Visit us today at 123 Western Main Road, St. James, or call us at 628-8373 or WhatsApp at 461-8620. Check us out on email at trinityetc@yahoo.com. Trinity Lighting Etc. Limited. We light up your life.
I'm Renee Sion with another edition of Caribbean Week in Review.
Hi, I'm Penny Gomez and welcome to Pop. It's Stacey Sowas. Welcome to Pop. Thank you. Thanks for having me. Look who's here. We have to level up.
Not that I can't compete with them young guys because they can't perform like Oscar B.
Listen, if Oscar B says so, is so.
I ain't even had to sing no lyrics. Come on. Come on.
Give her the prize.
No.
It's about popping, you know. Everything is popping. Not need too much assault. That's why she's looking.
It's the best kitchen set.
Well, you know, it is a gold microphone. That's a pendant on the mic.
So just in case your mic wasn't working.
Pull it out.
Oh, Penny. A good relation is a relation based on pop.
All right, take 3. All right.
I love television for that. Fling out your hand, stick out your hand. Butterfly.
Hey.
Butterfly, Penny. Butterfly.
Hey.
Butterfly, stick.
Hey, Penny,
You're wicked.
Wednesday evening's debate, government defended its decision to extend the state of emergency until September, arguing that the measure remains necessary to support ongoing crime-fighting efforts. Now, Minister of Homeland Security Roger Alexander pointed to gains made under the previous state of emergency, saying the decision to declare it was based on intelligence gathered from both local and international sources. Take a look.
We haven't said about what the SOE have done. Let me share this quickly with you. 7,174 police-led operations. 3,211 persons arrested. 698 persons charged. Number of video approved, 465. Mr. Speaker, I could go on and not to stop. And at this time, 184 firearms removed off the nation streets. Mr. Speaker, while I'm standing here, let me commend the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service,
Yeah, man.
the Trinidad and Tobago Fire Service, the Prison Service, the ODPM, Mr. Speaker. Because one of the speakers on the other side said there was a transport issue, but we didn't see it because it was dealt with expeditiously. Mr. Speaker, one of the things that we want to address, and I wouldn't be long because I have nothing to address really. However, Mr. Speaker, this state of emergency, when the question was asked, this state of emergency was due to intelligence-based reporting from the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, the Defense Force, the National Operations Center, intelligence from local, and underline these words, foreign, Mr. Speaker, intelligence agencies, and this is a whole of government approach.
Commenting on the murder of 12-year-old Mercedes Lane, the minister said protecting children remains one of the government's top priorities, but noted that preventing such tragedies requires a collective effort from the entire society. Let's listen.
Mr. Speaker, take for instance the young lady that died, may God rest her soul. Her father would have done everything, every single thing that her parents would have done by escorting his child, putting into a vehicle, and then allowing the child to go. And look at the outcome, Mr. Speaker. But nobody is asking about why persons in the community doing these things. They're asking, what is the police doing? Everybody has removed the responsibility from the parents, from individuals in the streets, and hand it over to the police than asking them questions, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, something is wrong with the society. If that is what we left behind, we will fix it. Mr. Speaker, I said I wouldn't be long. I want the members of the public to understand this. Only when you're a victim of crime, then you understand the pains that one have to go through. Some persons sitting in here have never seen persons involved in crime, have never witnessed persons who have died, whose head was destroyed by gunfire, whose head was separated from their bodies. So they sit here and they make statements on behalf of themselves, and then they go and say it's for the population. Mr. Speaker, this population is asking for safety and security from this government, and we intend to provide. The school children of this nation, they wanted a place of safety to learn, and subsequently they will be able to learn, to earn, and we have provided that. The police continue to be a major part of this whole process, together with members of the Defense Force, the Prison Service, and all other agencies. And we want to thank them for their service, Mr. Speaker. At the end of the day, we are all Trinbagonians. We are separated sometimes by thought and understanding, but at the end of the day, we are all people. Mr. Speaker, I want to thank you for this opportunity.
Well, switching to some other news now. Remember 10-year-old Emma Eaton? She was with us on Trinidad and Tobago Today with her parents and her teachers, and she's now completed her CSEC examinations, an achievement rarely seen at her age. Now, Eaton sat Spanish and history, describing both exams as enjoyable. And she said she's really happy to have completed the process. She also admitted that she was feeling a little bit nervous at first, but she credited her father, her sister, and her teacher, William Nurse, for helping her to stay focused and motivated. And she says that she hopes her accomplishment will inspire other young people to pursue their dreams and, of course, believe in their abilities. And her father, Jeremiah Eaton, said that the journey required hard work and sacrifice, but he also described his daughter as ambitious, determined, and, of course, proudly Trinidadian. Well, moving on now. Trinidad and Tobago artist Kashif Sanka, known professionally as Cayman 6, is appealing to authorities to reconsider restrictions placed on his ability to perform. In a statement, Sanka says he has spent the past 3 years building a career in music and entertainment with a focus on positive growth and really representing his community. He also acknowledged that during a period of heightened concern over gang violence, he was classified as a high-risk individual and restricted from even performing at events. However, he says he has since matured and committed to a positive path. He's now calling for a review of restrictions affecting local artists, saying that many have demonstrated change and are seeking the opportunity to work, perform, and earn an honest living. He's also urging authorities across Trinidad and Tobago and the wider Caribbean to give fair consideration to artists who, he says, are committed to rehabilitation, growth, and contributing positively through music. And this country's very own Lady Lava, whose real name is Keisha Harris, has earned 9 nominations at this year's Caribbean Music Awards, topping the list of nominees. Also flying the red, white, and black flag is soca superstar Machel Montano, who secured 7 nominations, tying for the second highest number of nods this year. The Caribbean Music Awards recognizes artists, producers, and industry professionals who have really made significant contributions to the region's music industry, with nominees spanning genres including soca, reggae, dancehall, calypso, gospel, and even R&B. Well, we have to tell you about something really special now happening. Celebrating 5 years, Tobago Carnival is calling. Relive the Awakening. The official launch of Tobago Carnival 2026, Saturday, June 20th at 8:35 p.m. You can watch it here on TTT or stream us live via TTT Live Online. Experience the excitement, the energy, the culture. This is Tobago Carnival, only on TTT, the official national media partner for Trinidad and Tobago and Tobago Carnival 2026. Well, all our social media channels are on the screen for you now. Follow us at TTT Live Online and at TNT Today Show. We're streaming us, well, if you're streaming us live on YouTube or Facebook, a special good morning to you. We take a break and come back.
Every client deserves expertise, integrity, and guidance they can trust. At Camino Realty International, we deliver integrated real estate solutions, sales, rentals, property management, and project development. Driven by excellence, transparency, and innovation, we protect value, create opportunity, and build lasting success. Because real estate isn't just about buildings. For more information on our services, log on to CaminoRealty.com or follow us on social media at Camino Realty TT. Camino Realty International, elevating lives one property at a time.
Being connected, it means a lot because First of all, you can't do this by yourself.
When you have your phone, you always have somebody at your side. I could call for help, anything going on, you know.
You know, I'm giving children the opportunity to experience outside of their neighborhood.
Digicel is kind of a comfort, you know, you feel good that people in your lives are always able to be contacted.
I was with the other network and I was having problems, so I joined Digicel. And I never regretted it.
There are a number of risk factors for heart disease, so a lot of attention has to be put towards preventive cardiology. What can we do to reduce the burden due to all these risk factors? Hypertension, diabetes, cholesterol, you need to stop cigarette smoking, you gotta get people exercising.
Be viewing Caribbean Medical TV on this station.
Hi everybody, I am Leah.
And I'm Dion.
And we are the Duncans. Listen, we're here to tell you about a project the Lord has given to us called the Marriage Confessional. It is geared toward married couples, those that are on the road to marriage, and those that want to get married one day.
So join us on TTT and on Facebook and YouTube at TTT Live Online.
The Marriage Confessional, only on TTT.
Nature, education and community come together at the Royal Botanic Gardens as Trinidad and Tobago joins the global observance of the International Day of Botanic Garden Education. The Friends of the Botanic Gardens TT will hold a day of free family-friendly activities designed to showcase the beauty, biodiversity and educational value of one of our nation's most treasured green spaces. Visitors can look forward to bird and butterfly education sessions, a live butterfly experience, sound healing, nature art, history talks, a puppet show, and so much more. Well, joining us this morning, we have on set Dr. Daniel Elliott of the Friends of the Botanic Gardens TT, and also ethnobotanist and author Aaliyah Fraser. And they'll be talking all about the special event and the ongoing work to promote appreciation and conservation of our natural heritage. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
So, Dr. Elliott, for viewers who may be hearing about this for the first time, tell us a little bit about International Day of Botanic Garden Education.
Okay. Well, actually, today is the International Day of Botanic Garden Education globally. So, happy Botanic Garden Education Day. And we'll be celebrating it tomorrow. This is going to be the first day of first celebration of this day since it's the inaugural year. And it's an opportunity for botanic gardens to really do what botanic gardens do, which is not simply look pretty, but to actually educate.
Yeah.
This is actually part of the big function of botanic gardens worldwide. And the day is a chance for us to, I think, plug into the real key important things about the value of our botanic gardens. Community, to talk about the impact of climate and sustainability, to talk about our biodiversity, which just means the awesomely wide variety of species of plants and animals that we have living in the botanic gardens and in Trinidad and Tobago, and to get together, actually, in the fresh air, in one of, as you said, really rightly, one of our beloved places in Port of Spain and in Trinidad.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Now, this is a place that we all know and really love. And what makes this such an important national resource now? Let's build on that.
Okay. Well, and I'll let Leah come in here a little bit. This is the value of having an ethnobotanist by your side. Well, one of the things that makes this really valuable and important is we walk by the Botanic Gardens simply. We enjoy it. When those of us who come to it frequently, I'm fortunate to be able to be one of those people. I'll tell you the story. There's a point in the Botanic Gardens in my experience where I would walk on the lawn, I'd look up at the birds, I'd look at the trees. Every now and then I'd check the name of a label of a tree and go, oh, that's interesting. But there's something about being able to understand the way all of it works and the relationship between these plants, the insects that are there, the animals that are there. And I know you're thinking animals. The zoo is next door, but there are small animals in the Botanic Gardens, like lizards, etc.
Right.
The way that the system of all of it works to sustain us as human beings, sustain our lives, from pollination, which is absolutely essential. And with a project like the Garden with Wings, which I'm sure we'll get to, we get to actually see and learn about how all of it works. How this simple plant or this herb, this non-flowering plant, this thing that I've seen cut down by the side of the road, this tree, how it all connects, its use of water, its use of air, and how it connects to me in my life.
I love that. Yeah, that's really beautiful. What about your contribution to this question, Aaliyah?
Yeah, I think it's a national treasure in Trinidad for many reasons that Dr. Elliott just mentioned, but it's been around since 1818, so it's one of the longest continuous running botanic gardens in the world. So there are trees there that are over 100 years old, close to 200 years old, that have such cultural significance as well. A lot of the trees were brought in from India, South America, but there also are a lot of native trees that have a lot of uses that are still used today. So my contribution is showing people the trees, the plants, how they're used, what the history and the culture behind all of that is. Ethnobotany is the study of people and plants and how they interact together. So
very interesting. Now let's talk about this event happening tomorrow. What can we expect? And I know you spoke about the Garden with Wings. It's a live butterfly experience as well. So tell us all about what's going to happen tomorrow and what we can expect.
Okay. Well, tomorrow's our opportunity to invite more of the public into the Botanic Gardens and to share, learn, educate ourselves together. And so what people can expect is a series of activities, and I love the list of activities we've got, because we're starting from 8:30 in the morning and going till the afternoon, and we're covering people of all ages. So from entertainment that would be more child-focused to entertainment that's really for activities that are for the rest of the family. So we'll do everything from some bird watching and identification. I'm really looking forward to that.
That's at 8:30 in the morning,
That's
so
at
wake up
8:30.
early.
Yeah, don't miss that one. And then we will have some sound healing. Jamila Cross, who's a local sound healing person, is doing this absolutely wonderful session where she'll take some large singing bowls, and that sound is just amazing. So sound healing and breath work. So an opportunity to for some healing and relaxation. And then we'll kick off the educational parts of it. So we have a few guests who we're really excited about who are coming to give some talks.
Right.
And they're everything from the Trinidad and Tobago Field Naturalist Club to, I think is it Takuche, the
Nature Conservancy.
Nature Conservancy. Folks from Nature Conservancy will come by. Our own lovely Miss Virgil will be doing an awesome presentation on herbs and
bush medicine,
and bush medicine. So you get to that point, and this is one of my, again, a favorite thing about Botanic Gardens. My experience with the Botanic Gardens is it went from green plant, larger green plant, mango tree. We can all identify that one, right?
But then there's different types of mango trees as well.
My gosh,
so I'm not too sure if I can actually identify each type of mango tree. I might just go, oh, that's a mango tree.
Exactly. But yeah, it used to just be green plant, green plant, green plant. And now we get to the point where you can identify the plants, identify the native plants as well, learn something about how they grow, learn something about their relationship with one another, which is fascinating, and with the insects. And so from those kinds of activities, we'll also be a walk around the garden that'll talk a little bit about the garden's history. So the gardens can come to life by our learning more about what we're looking at and how it all works together.
Now, from everything that you just said, I don't think we fully grasp how much biodiversity actually exists within the gardens. So one question I do have for you that's, I want the truth in this one. Do you think that Trinidadians or Trinbagonians truly appreciate what the Botanic Gardens has to offer to us? Truly appreciates. I sense a pause.
There's levels, because people really take advantage of the huts and picnicking and walking. They're walking around, exercising, but to truly appreciate all of the plants and animals, that's to be seen, and that's the work of the Friends of the Botanic Garden to continue these education efforts to connect people. So the more
you actually know what to look for, you can actually appreciate what's there, and the biodiversity.
Yeah, you put that rightly. It's not simply the more you know, but the more you know how to look. Learning to look as a volunteer with the Garden with Wings has been probably the greatest gift for me. There are times where I spend in the gardens just simply looking at the growth and the change of a plant and over time. And that looking has been its own education. So if we can have that, then we will actually help narrow that gap of learning and of experience and of appreciation.
Yeah. So the Friends of the Botanic Gardens, you've been advocating and supporting gardens for years. So can you tell us about some of the key initiatives of the organization? I know we just spoke about, again, the work that you're doing, educational awareness. What else does the Friends of the Botanic Gardens do?
Well, I want to, in answering that, probably talk about our biggest initiative, which is actually on now. It started a few years ago, and that's the butterfly garden at the Garden with Wings.
I love butterflies.
I know.
I just love butterflies. I think they're absolutely beautiful.
They are. And the garden that we've created, that's a butterfly garden, which is called the Garden with Wings.
On the screen right now, right?
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, my goodness, that is beautiful.
It's lovely to be there.
I'm always in awe when I see butterflies. Yes.
Well, it's a place of not simply just beauty and a place to stop and take a picture, but it's kind of a living classroom. So in the butterfly garden, you get to come and see what we've done, which is put together a bunch of native plants. And I say native as in plants that have been here longer than us and our ancestors. Our little 200-300 years, we're talking about much longer than that. Plants that have been here for millennia. So we brought back the plants that were there before we even moved and cleared the forest that has become Port of Spain. You bring back the native plants, you bring back the caterpillars who feed on and need them, bring back the butterflies. So really what we've done is a project that is an experiment, and it's working, thankfully, and it's a way to actually show other people you can do the same. You really can grow butterflies and grow the native butterflies in our place, and other pollinators that support the whole process.
All right. All right. So this event takes place tomorrow. It's a free event, but of course donations are welcome. If you would like to contribute to the work of the Friends of the Botanic Gardens, you can get all the information on the screen. Again, that's the time. It's 8:30 a.m. Again, it's free. So go and enjoy everything that the Botanic Gardens have to offer. All right, ladies, thank you so much for being here and talking more about this special biodiversity. And we really look forward to learning more about what the Botanic Gardens has to offer.
Absolutely.
All right, have a good day. The time now is 6:43. Remember, we are streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. Our social media platforms are always active with everything that you see here throughout the show. So you can follow us there and also send us an email if you want to contribute to the show in any way. That's ttoday@ttt.co.tt. We take a break. There's more ahead.
Every client deserves expertise, integrity, and guidance they can trust. At Camino Realty International, We deliver integrated real estate solutions, sales, rentals, property management, and project development. Driven by excellence, transparency, and innovation, we protect value, create opportunity, and build lasting success. Because real estate isn't just about buildings. For more information on our services, log on to CaminoRealty.com or follow us on social media at Camino Realty TT. Camino Realty International, elevating lives one property at a time.
Being connected, it means a lot because, first of all, you can't do this by yourself.
When you have your phone, you always have somebody at your side. I could call for help, anything going on, you know.
You know, I'm giving children the opportunity to experience outside of their neighborhood.
Digital is kind of a comfort, you know, you feel good that people in your lives are always able to be contacted.
I was with the other network and I was having problems, so I joined Digicel and I never regretted it.
Ever wondered what happens before the lights come on? Before the crowd pours in? Before the magic hits the stage? This is your all-access pass. Sneak Peek with Junior K takes you behind the scenes of the biggest cultural moments and the hottest events across TNT. From the sound checks to the stage setups, from final rehearsals to exclusive interviews. If it's about to be big, we're already there. Catch Sneak Peek airing daily on TTT and relive every moment on all our social media platforms. Sneak Peek with Junior K, where the story starts before the spotlight.
When it matters, we're there, reporting the news as it happens, because your world can't wait. TTT News, nightly at 7. TTT News, committed, accurate, relevant.
Unleash your imagination with TTT's terrific Toon Time. Join us as we stop evil geniuses from taking over the world from Super Z. Or hop on board for a journey into outer space with Galaxy Kids. Be a part of our quest to save the forests alongside our robot pals from Bugs Bot Ignition. Or let's go exploring with Duda and Dada. Catch terrific Toon Time weekdays at 4:15 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. It's fun-filled adventure with terrific Toon Time right here on TTT.
Trinidad and Tobago continues to make its mark in international powerlifting, and one athlete leading the charge is Zara Paddy, a record-breaking powerlifter and multiple national and regional champion. Zara is preparing to represent this country at the 2026 IPF World Open Classic Powerlifting Championships in Lithuania, and she's already made history as the first Trinidad and Tobago woman to surpass a 600-kilogram total and continues to inspire the next generation of female strength athletes. Well, Zara, welcome back to the program. The last time you were here, you were just you're on a high and you were continuing to prepare for what's next, and now we know what's next.
Yeah.
So first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, how does it feel to be heading to yet another IPF World Championships?
This time is not as nerve-wracking. I'm more prepared mentally for what is to come. But now the pressure is on because I'm competing against the top 7 women in the world. So I'm now what we call prime time. That is no pressure. That's the top athletes, you know. So it's a little bit fun and exciting, but we're looking forward to it.
And you know what? They're probably also very nervous about competing against you. No, they are. Come on, Zara, they are. You've achieved so many milestones already. So when you look back now at your journey, tell us what moment really stands out as your proudest.
Last year, Worlds. Nominated as 8th, still stayed in the 8th place. It was a big moment for me for being the first woman ever out of any powerlifting, Trinidad and Tobago powerlifting itself, to represent the country itself. And it was, I think it was the proudest moment I ever had in the sport so far. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And the total more than 600 kilograms. That is a big achievement.
It is.
So how did you prepare for that? And when that finally happened, like, what was it feeling like?
I did not know, to be very honest with you. I didn't count my numbers.
Okay.
I left that up to my coach and also my handler coach, which is Yavna Latali. So when it happened and I realized it happened, I didn't know how to react yet.
How did they tell you?
No, they didn't tell me anything. I saw it on the screen and I was like, oh, that's what we did today? And Yav looked at me and he's like, yes, that's what we did today. And it had
You were
more.
just doing your best.
I was just doing my best. And that's all I went there to do. So yeah.
Yeah, I really appreciate that. Sometimes it's just doing your best and not worrying about the end goal. You can do so much more. Now, powerlifting requires incredible discipline. So for those who may be interested this morning, what does a typical day of training look like as you prepare for a major competition? I know we were talking a little bit about that off the air.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure everyone is going to be very wowed by the type of preparation.
So a lot of work we do is a lot of volume work, which means a lot of repetitions, heavy work. Most days I probably do close to 400 to 500 pounds squats. Sometimes
Are you in pain
about.
at all?
Sorry?
Are you in pain at all?
100% every day. Sometimes I do probably close to 200 plus bench press and probably close to 400 plus deadlifts. And usually training takes about maybe 2 to 3 hours long. So after sometimes I work 16-hour shifts, I still have to go and try and do all
Where
that
do you
work.
get the energy?
The passion of it, to continue pushing and see how far I can reach. And that's what I want to continue trying to do.
Now, we were just talking about the fact that you're competing against these people from, well, the best.
The world, yeah.
And you are also one of the best. Now, how do you mentally prepare for this?
I try my best not to think about it too much. Like I said before, the pressure of everything, and you're chasing numbers, sometimes it sets you back mentally.
Yeah.
So I try my best to have fun and enjoy the process and know that I am not where I was last year and I'm going forward to be better. So I look forward to that being better.
So I'm seeing you here on the screen with your medals. When was this?
This was NAPF. That was Pan Am last year. I broke 10 records last year for that and I came first overall. Top athletes, male and female, out of Trinidad and Tobago, so yes.
Oh my goodness, look at you go. Now, you've represented Trinidad and Tobago on several international stages. So this brings another level of success for you, wearing the national colors.
Yes.
What does it mean to represent the 868?
I've always wanted to represent the country at some form, doing many disciplines of sports and always try my best to reach national team, but now I finally got an opportunity to get a sport that I enjoy to that point. And representing the country, being so prideful, everyone know who Trinidad and Tobago is because of the other athletes that come all along with it also. It is a surreal moment, if that's what I must say. So, yeah.
Now, every athlete will face a challenge, one maybe that is very unique to them, and it's a long journey. So what are some of your biggest challenges or some of your biggest obstacles? What would they have been over the years?
After Worlds last year, I injured one of my ankles. And it set me back a lot. And I still went into NAPF 8 weeks after, still broke another record, being injured. And after that, again, I injured another ankle again. So both ankles are injured before nationals, but at the same time, I knew what I wanted to do, and I continued trying my best to rehab and push, because I didn't want that something simple as an injury set me back so far after the progress I've made after so many times. So yeah.
Wow, that is something. Now, what goals have you set for yourself at this year's World Championships?
This year Worlds, I'm trying to aim for top 5. For sure. Who doesn't want a shot at the podium at some point?
Yeah.
And just again, break another total record again for Trinidad and Tobago. So yeah.
Now, how's the support from your friends and your family been like?
100%. The federation, especially everybody in the federation, has always been very supportive. They've always backed us. They'll wake up early and look at our meets every single time. My mom is excited beyond comparison, and my grandmother is looking forward to it, especially. So yeah.
Wow, and I'm looking at your form here. Now, your form has to be so perfect every single time, because, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but if you do something different with your form, then you can get injured seriously.
100%.
And then that would set you back for a very long time.
It will, yes.
Now, As a successful female athlete in strength sports, I know I asked you this before, and maybe the answer will still be the same, but what advice or what message would you share with young women who may be interested in powerlifting and they're seeing that you're about to go into this next championships, like you're just keeping them under your belt at this point?
My advice is I tell women especially to start. Strength training is a very important thing, especially for women as we get older. Women suffer from a lot of osteoporosis, hip issues, back issues as we get older. So I tell anyone start. And don't think that there's an age limit to it.
Yeah.
Because we have if I'm not mistaken, she is between her 60s and 70s, year-old champion. She has world records under her belt. And she started very, very late, recently in the past 3 years. And she has been very successful as Lois Sprang. Very successful in the sport. So don't think that because you're old or older that you cannot lift weight. I advise anybody to lift weight. Is very important to your health.
Absolutely. You know, Zara, there's always like a misconception that if you lift, you will become too masculine, or that's a male thing. Why are you going to the gym to lift so heavy? Listen, I was at PRS to myself right now. I'm still trying to build on that, but I truly do believe in weightlifting and strength training, and it really does make a big difference in your body composition and hormonal health and all of those things.
Exactly.
So it's not, you don't have to go as far as Zara is going, but you can just do something small every single day.
Agreed.
Zara, we're so proud of you. Thank you so much for joining us and for sharing this this victory with us already. It is a victory, just getting there.
It is.
And we really are proud of everything you've achieved so far. And good luck as you represent TNT in Lithuania. We'll be cheering you on. And we know that you're going to bring home something very special.
Thank you so much.
For us. At the time now, 6:56. Don't forget, we're celebrating 5 years. Tobago Carnival is calling. Relive the Awakening. The official launch of Tobago Carnival 2026 is happening here June 20th. That's Saturday, June 20th at 8:35 p.m. You watch us live at TTT Live online, or just watch us on TTT. Experience the excitement, the energy, the culture. This is Tobago Carnival only on TTT, the official national media partner for Tobago Carnival 2026. Carrie's up next with the major network news. See you on the other side of the hour.
TTT weather with Zaina James, daily at 7 p.m.
Celebrating 5 years this October, Tobago Carnival is calling. Tobago Carnival is calling. The Tobago House of Assembly presents The Awakening. Relive the launch of Tobago Carnival, Saturday, June 20th at 8:35 p.m. Watch on TTT and stream live on Facebook and YouTube. Experience the excitement, experience the energy, experience the culture. This is Tobago Carnival, The Awakening. Tobago Carnival, the launch, Saturday, June 20th, exclusively on TTT, the official national media partner for Tobago Carnival 2026.
Now I see the struggle through our pride, and I see the passion in our eyes. It's a culture that could never be replaced. No.
What if possibility was only the beginning? Welcome to Limitless, a journey where ideas become action and action becomes impact. From breaking barriers and challenging misconceptions to designing with dignity and driving innovation with heart. This series explores how inclusion is moving from concept to community in Trinidad and Tobago. Across each episode, we meet the change makers and everyday leaders turning challenges into opportunity, building real solutions that change real lives, from possibility to impact. This is Limitless.
this exciting challenge and confident about your business? If you are, the 10-20 feature is just what you need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Good morning. This is your TTT News Update. I'm Carrie Roberts. Making the news at this time. The state is seeking international assistance to trace billions of US dollars that have been transferred out of the country over the past 20 years. This according to Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessor, who explained that current and former high-ranking officials of local banks facilitated the sale of massive amounts of foreign currency to local businesses. She added this money was then transferred to foreign accounts linked to cartels and also used to purchase real estate holdings and businesses in collaboration with cartels. Mrs. Persad-Bissessor said the government will accept the help to track the money and will let the chips fall where they may. Referring to comments by Attorney General John Jeremy, who yesterday made clear that no individual or group is above the law, Mrs. Persad-Bissessor said the law applies equally to every citizen, regardless of their financial status, social standing, political connections, or influence. The Prime Minister also dismissed claims that any one ethnicity was being targeted. In more news, the Ministry of Homeland Security continues to work toward guiding young people away from crime by focusing on education, mentorship, and early intervention. Students of Aranguez North Secondary School were the latest to benefit from this initiative as they listened to first-hand experiences from several speakers, including former cricketer Dwayne Bravo, who emphasized the importance of setting positive goals in life. Director of the program and head of the Policy and Community Support Office, Zahir Ali, said the initiative is rooted in prevention, helping young people appreciate the value of education while equipping them with tools to navigate difficult circumstances.
Able to assist them to be more resilient, to make better choices, and also to ensure that they appreciate and understand how important this opportunity for education is. We recognize we cannot charge, we cannot prosecute our way out of this, and it's important for us to look at preventative measures.
Among the presenters was former cricketer and past student of the school, Dwayne Bravo. He told students that even a small change in mindset can have a lasting impact.
If you get capture, and you had like maybe close to 50, 60 kids here this morning, if you get 5 of them that when they leave this room, they change their mind, how they think of life, give them a little structure of how they set goals and set targets and try to achieve them. So every speaker had a different message, and I'm sure each and one of them will take away a particular message.
Speaking in Parliament on Wednesday, Minister of Homeland Security Roger Alexander said the government has established a specialized team to address the root causes of crime. The minister hopes to empower young people to make informed decisions, build resilience, and stay clear of pathways that could lead to crime and incarceration through initiatives like these. In some sport now, match day 2 of the 2026 FIFA World Cup continues with 2 matches taking place today. We'll see 2 co-host nations making their tournament debuts. The day's opening match, set for 3 p.m., will see Canada take on Bosnia in Toronto. Later at 9 p.m., the United States will face Paraguay in Group D clash in Los Angeles. Both matches are expected to attract large crowds and set the tone for the team's campaigns. And that's what's making the news at this time. When we come back, it's hour number 2 of Trinidad and Tobago Today.
Every client deserves expertise, integrity, and guidance they can trust. At Camino Realty International, we deliver integrated real estate solutions, sales, rentals, property management, and project development. Driven by excellence, transparency, and innovation, we protect value, create opportunity, and build lasting success. Because real estate isn't just about buildings. For more information on our services, log on to CaminoRealty.com or follow us on social media at Camino Realty TT. Camino Realty International, elevating lives one property at a time.
Hi, I'm Penny Gomez, and welcome to Pop. It's Stacey Sowas. Welcome to Pop. Thank you. Thanks for having me. Look who's here. We have to level up.
Not that I can't compete with them young guys, because they can't perform like Oscar B.
Listen, if Oscar B says so, is so.
I ain't even had to sing no lyrics. Come on. Come on.
Give her the prize.
It's about popping, you know. Everything is popping. Not need too much of salt. That's why you see looking.
It's the best kitchen set.
Well, you know, it is a gold microphone that's dependent on the mic.
So just in case your mic wasn't working.
Pull it out. Da, 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 da.
Oh, Penny. A good relation is a relation based on pop.
All right, take 3. Right.
I love television for that. Fling out your hand, stick out your hand. Butterfly.
Hey.
Butterfly, Penny. Butterfly.
Hey.
Butterfly,
Hey,
Stacey.
Penny,
You're wicked.
TTT News every night at 7. TTT News, committed, accurate, relevant.
I'm Jamila Bannister, host of the Socially Safe podcast, the new TTPS podcast where we share real stories, teach real lessons, and create real impact. From online safety and youth crime to community policing and personal responsibility, we go beyond the headlines and talk about what's happening in our communities with the officers and experts who are on the front lines. Because safety starts with awareness, conversation, and action. Tune in to the Socially Safe podcast on the TTPS YouTube channel, listen on Apple Podcasts, and on Spotify. Don't miss it.
Watch on TTT, Mondays, 6 p.m., Tuesdays, 1:10 p.m.
Faith and business may seem like two very different worlds, but the Catholic News is bringing them together once again through its second annual God at Work Business Conference under the theme Fueled by Faith and Hope, Fired Up for Success. The event will explore leadership, personal growth, financial wellness, and of course, the role that faith can play in our professional lives. Well, joining us this morning are Catherine Tardew, General Manager of Catholic Media Services, and Camille Ramdale Cumberbatch, Brand Manager of Catholic News. Welcome to the program, ladies. Good morning.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
So this is the second year of God at Work Business Conference. So let's go back to the beginning now. What actually fueled or inspired the creation of this event?
You want to take it over?
Sure. Well, Catholic News, as you might know, has been around for a long time. Okay, we are really the communications portal for many years for the Catholic community. Not all the Catholic community is in church anymore. We have to admit that. But we're all out in the workforce, a lot of us. And as we developed our mission at the Catholic News, inform, form, and inspire, we really wanted to meet people where they're at and to take that mission into wherever they are. And of course, the workforce, the workplace is definitely a big area where we find not just Catholics, but all of us. And so, moving into that, as we had identified, the other day, there really is a gap. There's leadership conferences, there's business conferences, but for those of us who want to integrate our faith in our life in business, where do we go to fuel that, to feed that? And so that was the birth of the conference.
Interesting word, fuel, because that's my next question. The theme is fueled by faith and hope, fired up for success. How did that come about, and what message are you hoping that participants will take away?
So I want to say that, it all stemmed as well from last year being our Jubilee year.
Yes.
And our theme for last year was about faith. And we felt hope. Yes, hope,
Which both
Jubilee
go hand
hope,
in hand.
Exactly. And we felt that coming up with a theme like that, fueled by faith, at the ending of the day, who we are is inspired and comes from an internal source. And in our case, we are saying the Holy Spirit as Christians. And we felt being and focusing on our internal hope and our internal faith, being inspired and being empowered by that is really what then sets the foundation for our success. So that being internally driven is really then what drives and inspires you to be fired up for the success that is possible, that you have inside of you, the potential that can be fulfilled.
Now, to take that a step further, many people actually separate their faith from their work life. So now this is a very interesting meshing, and it's not that far-fetched if you think about it. Faith is usually supposed to be a great part of everything in your life. Now, why is it important to have that conversation, to connect that to now with what you're doing?
Well, I mean, to me, it's critical. I mean, faith is really, to us, the lens that you see through, you know. If we all want to, just starting very simply, better family life, better country, if we can really live our faith in every aspect of our life, I mean, that is a real starting point, a critical point to a critical way of living that's going to transform this country if we can really take our values to work, because we know that's where sometimes we're very challenged. And, if each of us could really stand true to our values in work, we will transform Trinidad and Tobago. I mean, so integrating that faith and to me, it's not it's not, like you say, it's not compartmentalized at all. We are meant to really live it. Maybe traditionally people think we belong behind the pews, and then we come out and we go about our day, but no, absolutely not.
So these pictures on the screen right now are from last year?
Last year's experience, yes.
So let's talk about this year. What exactly can we expect? I know you have speakers from business, finance, leadership, and also ministry. So what can the attendees expect?
So today, this year is going to be a full experience, just as how last year was. It's a combination of both spiritual elements, because we are going to be opening our experience with a mass, celebrated by Father Jesse Mingo. It's going to incorporate things like confession and Eucharistic adoration for those of us who would like to participate in that experience. But then it's also mixed with important professional and personal development experiences. So we're focusing on things like AI, things like leadership, things like emotional intelligence. And we have a special program for women focusing on balance and burnout. Because for women, there are certain special issues that we in the workplace have to deal with.
Yes.
So we felt that there were key areas in personal and professional development that was necessary for us to focus on managing our money. We have an expert from the National Financial Literacy Program, the Central Bank. So it's important for us to understand, as Catherine was rightly saying, that who we are as professionals does not take away how we apply our faith in our workplace. And our conference allows a person to experience the professional, the personal development, while at the same time balancing it with your spiritual growth and your spiritual engagement. We have a very powerful panel discussion, and I want to say that all of our presenters are very expert in their respective fields. So we encourage everyone to come out. And also, you don't have to be a Catholic to come to this experience. That's an important point I want to make. It's a Christian-based and faith-based experience, but you don't have to be a Catholic to come. So we encourage everyone of any faith who are willing to be able to engage and become informed and inspired to attend our experience.
Now, I know that there's a heavy focus on something called financial wellness as well. Can we talk a little bit about that and tell us exactly what is financial wellness?
So that's actually one of my pet topics. And financial wellness is about understanding our money, understanding our choices, our goals, and how do we manage our money and our financial resources in a way that allows us to achieve our goals without becoming stressed, without becoming overburdened, making good choices about budgeting, making good choices about where and what you're investing in, understanding what are your time frames for your goals and your aspirations. So in all at the end of the day, when it is we think about financial wellness, it's about helping us understand how can can I maximize the resource that I have in terms of my financial resources in a way that allows me to be inspired to achieve my goals, while at the same time in growing in my understanding of managing it effectively to not be stressed or burdened by it.
All right. Well, ladies, we're looking forward to this. It's taking place on Saturday, June 27th.
Correct.
Give us the details for anyone wanting to attend.
Sure.
Where is it being held as well?
Right. So it's on Saturday, 27th of June. It starts at 8:30 to 5 p.m. It's at the Cascadia Hotel in St. Anne's. And persons can register on our website. They can look at the Catholic News as well. We have a QR code that you can scan and be able to register, as well as you can contact Mrs. Mary Pittman, our associate, at 795-6027, or at her email at events.council@catholictt.org. So there are various ways persons can look to contact us to be able to register.
Right. And as usual, the information is on the screen for you also. Thank you, Catherine, and thank you very much, Camille.
Thank you very much.
No problem. We're looking forward to God at Work Business Conference. It is fueled by faith and hope, fired up for success. Well, we hope that you're having a really, really good Friday morning. The time now, it's 15 minutes after 7 o'clock. We get ready to take a short break. There's more ahead on the show. Don't forget, we'll link up with Next 99 a little later on as well.
Hello everyone, I'm Pastor Lisa Singh from Heavenly Grace Ministries in New York, and I want to take this opportunity to invite you to join me right here every Sunday morning at 6:30 a.m. It has been a fantastic 2026 so far, and the Word of God has just been unraveling in ways that we can only imagine. So I don't want you to miss out. Remember, every Sunday morning, 6:30 a.m. right here. Looking forward to being with you.
Being connected, it means a lot because, first of all, you can't do this by yourself.
When you have your phone, you always have somebody at your side. I could call for help, anything going on, you know.
You know, I'm giving children the opportunity to experience outside of their neighborhood.
Digital is kind of a comfort, you know, you feel good that people in your lives are always able to be contacted.
I was with the other network and I was having problems, so I joined Digicel, and I never regretted it.
Ever wondered what happens before the lights come on? Before the crowd pours in? Before the magic hits the stage? This is your all-access pass. Sneak Peek with Junior K takes you behind the scenes of the biggest cultural moments and the hottest events across TNT. From the sound checks to the stage setups, from final rehearsals to exclusive interviews. If it's about to be big, we're already there. Catch Sneak Peek airing daily on TTT and relive every moment on all our social media platforms. Sneak Peek with Junior K, where the story starts before the spotlight.
I'm Renee Sion with another edition of Caribbean Week in Review.
Your news anytime, anywhere. Join us nightly at 7. TTT News. Committed, accurate, relevant.
Hi everybody, I am Leah.
And I'm Dion.
And we are
The
Duncans. Listen, we're here to tell you about a project the Lord has given to us called the Marriage Confessional. It is geared toward married couples, those that are on the road to marriage, and those that want to get married one day.
So join us on TTT and on Facebook and YouTube at TTT Live Online.
The Marriage Confessional, only on TTT.
Welcome back to Trinidad and Tobago Today on TTT. Well, the Brahma Kumari's Raja Yoga Center is celebrating a major milestone this year, 50 years of spiritual service in Trinidad and Tobago and across the Caribbean. To mark this special occasion, the organization will host a special event titled One Light, One Destiny, featuring Sister Jayanti Kirpalani, additional administrative head of the Brahma Kumaris and one of the organization's most respected international speakers. Well, joining us this morning to tell us more about the celebration and the message of inner peace and spiritual growth, we have Sister Jasmine Bisnath, the president, and also Richard Smith, the communications director. Good morning and Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us this morning. Now, this year marks a very special milestone. It's 50 years. That's quite a lot, and that's a great presence in Trinidad and Tobago and the Caribbean. So now, looking back to 1976,
yes,
when the journey actually began here locally, what are some of the most significant achievements of the Brahma Kumaris Rajas Yoga Center in Trinidad and Tobago?
Well, we have established 6 centers and 2 sub-centers, and these have been are led by women and who came at a very young age and who committed themselves to service in Trinidad and Tobago. And we also have our spiritual head, who is Sister Hemlata, Dr. Sister Hemlata, who is the spiritual head and sub-regional coordinator. And she has been awarded a national award. And also we have Sister K. Narayan Singh, who has also been received a National Hummingbird Silver Award for the recognition, and also recognition from the Mexican Embassy. And also to say that Sister Hemlata has been awarded for the empowerment of women in Trinidad and Tobago. And the organization has also had the opportunity to partner with the University of the West Indies for a 2-credit course in meditation and holistic health. And we also run courses both nationally and internationally. And one of these are the Million Minutes of Peace, Culture of Peace. And also there's a Living Value international course that is run throughout all the centers in the world. And we were fortunate to establish that here in Trinidad and Tobago at the school level.
All right. Now, I have to ask you this. So if someone wants to meditate, how can they do that? That's a question, that always pops up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Meditation is a very simple process of thinking using the power of our thoughts. And one needs to have some background knowledge on the self. Who am I, really? Very often people try to meditate not having basic knowledge. Knowing the self as a spiritual being gets you your true identity, understanding your true values, and being able to tap into the source of that. And also understanding and recognizing that supreme source of energy, who is called by many names, as there are many different languages and religions, but understanding and recognizing that supreme source will empower us. And so it involves basic steps, like some prerequisites. One will need to identify, why do I need to meditate? On time, do I have time? And to really create an ambience for the self, maybe a little peace zone in the house, your prayer room, some little place that is of silence. And having have those prerequisites in place, then the first step is turning inwards. Who am I really? And I can identify myself as a tiny spark of spiritual light in its original state of peace, harmony, love, and then turning upwards in connection with that supreme source and feel the rays of the light of God energizing, empowering the soul. And the third step is spreading it outwards. And there might be a fourth step, and that is to evaluate, did I really meditate or not? Because very often the mind goes here, there, and everywhere. And if it does, one will need to really identify why it's going and put a full stop in some way. Or if you would have experienced a connection, then we build on it for the future. So it becomes very entertaining as and useful, beneficial.
All right, thank you for that, Sister Jasmine. Very, very good to know that. Now, what are some of the courses offered by the Raja Yoga Center?
Well, all of our courses are offered free to the public as a service to the communities. And one of the main courses that we have is the foundation course, which is usually spread across, let's say, about 7 days or multiple days according to the person's schedule. We also have positive thinking courses, stress-free living. We also have overcoming anger, because that is a highly popular topic in the society right now. And we also have world meditation that we do every month at each Raj Yoga Center in Trinidad and Tobago.
You know, I think positive thinking is very important, especially with, you know, everything happening in the world, and it's a very critical thing that we need to maybe invest in for ourselves, because it will really help a lot. So let's talk now about the theme of the 50th anniversary celebrations. It's One Light, One Destiny. So why was this chosen, and why? What is its significance?
Well, Sister Jasmine here was in India at the time everything was being formulated. So we should invite Sister Jasmine here to say a little bit about that.
We thought of one light, one destiny, because ourselves, we are just a light within the living entity, and we connect with this one light, the supreme source. And the destiny is, we all should have the aim to reach that destiny of perfection, completion within the self, by allowing the self to get rid of the vices, the shortcomings within the self, and see that light, that supreme light, as the guiding force within our lives, and take us to the point where we can experience that total oneness with the self, and get into the sacred space within the self. And as we connect, we can feel, we grow, and we develop ourselves to such a spiritual height that you can feel what is that destiny of perfection. Now, the journey may be quite rough in the whole process, but it is in our hands for our dream to come true, to reach that destination of what it feels and what it means to be wholesomely, spiritually empowered and connected with the self and its supreme source.
Now, I know that the Queen's Hall event is a major highlight, but you also have some very special localized programs running at 3 of your centers. So how are the local spaces now anchoring the celebrations?
Yes. Well, for our students, we have morning programs at each one of our centers, at San Fernando, Chaguanas, and St. Augustine. And Port of Spain as well, at Queen's Hall. And also, on the 17th, there's a specially invited guest program at the San Fernando Center. And of course, we have one of the main events is the Queen's Hall show on the 18th of June, 2026.
So now the special guest for the Queen's Hall event is a very special one. It's Sister Jayanti Kripalani. Now, tell us a little bit about her.
Sister Jayanti is our additional administrative head of the World Spiritual University, and she has been in this knowledge for more than 50 years. She was born in India, grew up in London, and she is one of the most sorted international speaker. She's an author by profession, also a spiritual author, as well as a leader that is so visionary, and she's guided by the values and principles of spirituality. She's also able to blend that Eastern wisdom with Western education and culture, and impart the knowledge in such a way that she brings the deepest truth and clarity. When she speaks, she's so inspirational and so practical, because she has applied spirituality in her daily lives. So when one listens to her, one feels it's so easy to really imbibe these qualities and improve the quality of their lives.
All right. Well, before we go, just give us a reminder of what's happening at Queen's Hall and how we can attend.
Yes. Well, we will have a special candle lighting ceremony, which is something special and all the guests will be treated to. And this will also be done by some members that we have from the Caribbean and also led by our spiritual head sister, Sister Hemlata. And Sister Jayanti as well. And we'll also have a song by Mr. Joel John. And there's also a treat for the guests by Junior Regalo. He's a world famous panist. And we also have an art exhibition in the foyer of Queen's Hall that will be displayed by the ex-prisoners who have transformed their lives. So it promises to be a treat at Queen's Hall on June the 18th. We ask that people RSVP, and they can call Sister Kamala on her phone number, which is 737-1779. And all are welcome. It's a free event.
All right, well, thank you very much, and congratulations again on your 50-year milestone. That's a remarkable one. Thank you, Sister Jasmine, and thank you, Richard. Remember, that's taking place on June 18th at Queen's Hall. One light, one destiny. And once again, thank you for being here. 7:30, that's the time. So, hopefully you're getting your morning going. Your weekend is almost off to a great start, hopefully. Just a few hours away. Hopefully you're getting through today, and it's going to be a successful and a productive. When we take a break, when we come back, we've got the link up with the Next 99.1 FM.
Aisle sitting section. Yeah. Right? Now, my Angry Bird this morning.
Every client deserves expertise, integrity, and guidance they can trust. At Camino Realty International, we deliver integrated real estate solutions, sales, rentals, property management, and project development. Driven by excellence, transparency, and innovation, we protect value, create opportunity, and build lasting success. Because real estate isn't just about buildings. For more information on our services, log on to CaminoRealty.com or follow us on social media at Camino Realty TT. Camino Realty International, elevating lives one property at a time.
Unleash your imagination with TTT's terrific Toon Time. Join us as we stop evil geniuses from taking over the world from Super Z, or hop on board for a journey into outer space with Galaxy Kids. Be a part of our quest to save the forests alongside our robot pals from Bugs Bot Ignition. Or let's go exploring with Duda and Dada. Catch terrific Toon Time weekdays at 4:15 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. It's fun-filled adventure with terrific Toon Time right here on TTT.
I'm Jamila Bannister, host of the Socially Safe podcast, the new TTPS podcast where we share real stories, teach real lessons, and create real impact. From online safety and youth crime to community policing and personal responsibility, we go beyond the headlines and talk about what's happening in our communities with the officers and experts who are on the front lines. Because safety starts with awareness, conversation, and action. Tune in to the Socially Safe podcast on the TTPS YouTube channel, listen on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. Don't miss it.
Watch on TTT, Mondays 6 p.m., Tuesdays 1:10 p.m.
Coming up, hot plates, cold drinks, and chill vibes were the order of the month in Antigua and Barbuda. Top chefs, tasty menus, influencers, and foodies. The boxes were ticked, kitchens buzzing, and grills fired up. It's the one and only Antigua and Barbuda Culinary Month. It's Caribbean Passport TV on TTT.
Your world moves fast, so do we. TTT News brings you the people, events, and issues that matter most. Stay informed, stay ahead. TTT News, every night at 7. TTT News, committed, accurate, relevant.
And now with Next 99.1 FM, where the energy is always high and the momentum never drops. This is the Link Up. We're checking in to see how their shift is treating them and what's happening on the other side right now.
You hear that? Woo! The new class. The new class. Next level of radio. Wake up! This is the Link Up with Next 99.1 FM.
Good morning, Next 99. How are you today?
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning, V.
Happy World Cup.
Happy World Cup. Yes.
That's a thing. That's a something you say.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where did you get that ball from, girl?
Listen, my cameraman gave me this ball as a prop. This is the most I will do with this ball because I don't know how to start playing football. But you know, who are you supporting for this World Cup?
I'm an Englishman.
Okay.
England is my team. What about
Any
you?
Canada fans?
Any who?
No.
Nah. Canada,
Wow.
say no.
Nah.
Canada,
Okay.
you say no.
Any USA fans?
Well, champion is repping for USA today.
Are you seeing champions colors?
Look at you, champion.
Virmala, this morning was a wake up, not feel to iron and put this one morning, right?
Okay.
No.
It was not strategic whatsoever.
No.
Totally, we totally understand. That's totally okay. Well, guys, the World Cup action is heating up. We've been having some very lively discussions. I know yesterday we spoke with Mark and Nicholas, and you know they're always arguing.
Always.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm like they're showing, like something in this building. I don't know what's going on with you.
So they have a new argument these days. Yeah.
What is the argument?
Their argument is on sport, and usually it's on basketball or music or some celebrity, but now it's football. So I don't know. Are you arguing? Are you all arguing about your teams?
Well, right now they're trying to team up against me because I'm deciding on who my team for this World Cup is.
You still haven't decided, or are you going to be a bandwagonist?
There's nothing wrong with being a bandwagonist. What is wrong with being a bandwagonist?
Okay, I think he's right. I think he's right.
Allow me, by quarterfinals, I will know who I'm siding with. More than likely, it might be Spain. It might be Spain more than likely.
I just hope.
I'm not a Germany fan any longer. It's been a lot. It's been a ride. It's been a roller coaster.
I just hope the team you choose to back get knocked out the same way.
You see the energy from Mala? You see the energy inside of here?
They call that bad mind, Chuck.
No, that's not, because he heavy in the side. He just come and heavy in the team.
Champion, you don't worry about them. I'm totally okay with you just choosing a side whenever you're ready. You are free and comfortable to choose whenever
that's why you and I are friends here. You're
Bandwagonist FC, you call champion and
That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, gentlemen, thank you for joining us this morning. Remember, you all went to Tobago Carnival and left me all by myself. Well, that's totally okay. Wow. I'm all right with that.
That was so random, eh?
Yeah.
It's not going to happen this time.
I see, as a woman, I tend to remember these things and I bring them back up. And why am I bringing this back up? It's because it's airing live. Well, not live, but it's airing on TTT. So you can actually catch that happening on Saturday, June 20th at 8:35 p.m. So I'm going to look out to see what I missed when you all left me behind.
Oh, boy. Wow. Oh, gosh. I
still haven't forgiven you for the Orlando and now Tobago. So you just keep adding to the list and we'll be fine.
Oh, my gosh. I apologize. I'll get you something nice today.
We'll be fine. Well, gentlemen, I wish I could throw this ball and you can catch it, but I will come see you after. I hope your shift is going great and it ends really well. I'll catch you next week where we do this all over again.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Virmala.
Have a great day. Bye.
Bye-bye.
That was the Link Up with Next 99.1 FM. I'm going to throw this off and, yay. There we go. Score.
You hear that? Woo! The new class. The new class. Next level of radio. Wake up! This is the Link Up with Next 99.1 FM.
am Penny Gomez, and welcome to Pop. It's Stacey Sowas. Welcome to Pop.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Look who's here. We have to level up.
Not that I can't compete with them young guys, because they can't perform like Oscar B.
Listen, if Oscar B says so, is so.
I ain't even had to sing no lyrics. Come on. Come on.
Give her the prize.
They're about popping, you know. Everything is popping. Not need too much of salt. That's why she's looking.
It's the best kitchen set.
Well, you know, it is a gold microphone. That's a pendant on the mic.
So just in case your mic wasn't working.
Pull it out. Da, 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 da.
Oh, Penny. A good relation is a relation based on pop.
All right, take 3. All right.
I love television for that. Fling out your hand, stick out your hand. Butterfly.
Hey.
Butterfly, Penny. Butterfly.
Hey.
Butterfly, stick.
Penny,
You're wicked.
Ever wondered what happens before the lights come on? Before the crowd pours in? Before the magic hits the stage? This is your all-access pass. Sneak Peek with Junior K takes you behind the scenes of the biggest cultural moments and the hottest events across TNT. From the sound checks to the stage setups, from final rehearsals to exclusive interviews. If it's about to be big, we're already there. Catch Sneak Peek airing daily on TTT and relive every moment on all our social media platforms. Sneak Peek with Junior K, where the story starts before the spotlight.
I am your mother,
aunt, grandmother,
guardian, friend, and I promise to protect you in all situations because someone has hurt you, violated you, harmed you, abused you, and you were brave enough to tell me.
You trusted me. You came to me for help.
To defend, for support, to protect you.
No amount of money
or bribes,
favors, or gifts will stop me.
You are most important to me.
You are worth more to me than any material thing.
I will do all in my power,
in my heart,
to make sure that you are taken care of and that justice is served and you thrive. Together, my daughter,
my son,
my child, we will live and love. I will protect you.
Break the silence. Report all cases of child sexual abuse.
Academy is celebrating a remarkable showing at this year's Spark Dance Festival competition, bringing home multiple first and second place awards across both solo and group categories. The young dancers impressed the judges with performances that showcase talent, discipline, creativity, and confidence. Well, joining me this morning, we have the performing arts educator Kenson Lorat and some of the Academy's outstanding dancers via Zoom now to tell us more about their success. Well, welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today, and congratulations.
Thank you very much for having us.
All right, so I do believe we have some of the dancers on Zoom as well, and they are here. Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh my goodness, how old are they?
So the youngest right now is the young lady second to the left. She is 4 years old, and yeah, that's her waving there. That's Kayla Paul, and the rest of them bridge between 4 to 8 and 9.
Wow. Okay, so Riley, can you show me your hand? Can you put up your hand for me? Riley, what's your favorite dance, and why is it your favorite dance?
My favorite dance is the Ice Princess.
Ah, the Ice Princess. And Kiara, can you put up your hand for me? Kiara, you are the co-captain, right? So what are some of your responsibilities?
Well, there's a lot of responsibilities in being a co-captain, but the most two important things to know are keep the class to be quiet and make sure to teach the kids to dance and get the dance correct. And even my baby sister here is in the dance.
That's her baby sister. And who is Suri? Put up your hand for me. So Suri, somebody told me that you are actually the shooting star of the group, the dancer who gets lifted all the time. So tell me, what is that like?
It's scary at first, but after that, it's super fun.
I would be scared too. You are so brave. And Ashleigh. Who is Ashleigh? Ashleigh, I understand that you did not place. But tell us, what lesson can you pass on to your fellow dancers who probably weren't successful in their first try this time?
The lesson I could pass on is don't let the negative results deter you. Keep doing what you love and don't give up.
All right. And who's Delana? All right, Delana, one more question for you. How hard is it being a student of Mr. Lorat?
Sometimes it can be hard, but also fun. Mr. Lorat teaches us to be the best in dance. And at the end, it's all worth it.
All right. Well, thank you, little ladies, for joining me this morning. Anything you want to tell us before you go? Thank you very much. Have a lovely day, and we'll see you soon, all right?
Bye.
Bye. Oh, my goodness. So, Mr. Lotta, you are a hard teacher.
Most definitely.
Okay, I realize that now.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing them with us, and
No
thank you for
problem.
being here. You all look so lovely this morning. Very stunning. I love all the shiny, sparkly outfits. I think I should have worn mine as well. So, tell us, what was the first thing you saw when they called your team name as the winners?
Well, the first thing is always a shock, because every child that goes out there, they go to give their best. The competition was stiff, so we were to the back and we were just holding hands, saying a little prayer. But at the end, when our names were called, I think it was most important to let the girls know that your hard work did pay off, and that is very important, because it's not easy with these kids with the amount of stuff that they do.
Yeah. Now, as captain, what's the one rule that you had for your crew during the practice?
So, these are actually my captains. This is Mia, Maya, Luciana, and Kylie. These two are the captains for the juniors, which is the little ones. And then these two are the captains for the seniors, which are the bigger girls. Our school integrates both pre-K and upper schools. So my rules are very simple. We can have fun, but we must get the work done. So that is first and foremost.
I agree with that. That's usually our rule here as well.
Yeah.
We have lots of fun, but we always get the work done. So are you excited to be here this morning? Yes. Oh my gosh, they really do live. I need to get some of the outfits.
Sure,
In case you
no
have a little
problem.
extra material, I would be.
We will work on it for sure, right, girls?
So, what part of winning feels the best? Is it the trophy, the award, the pictures? Is it that everybody's congratulating you? Why do you like winning?
I like the trophy, but I also love dancing with my friends.
And these are all your friends?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's your favorite dance move?
A back walkover.
I don't know what that is. Can you explain how that goes for me?
So you do a bridge?
Also don't know what that is. Okay, so you do some things and then you do the back walk over.
You kick over.
Oh, good God.
Yeah.
What is your favorite move?
My favorite move is probably the front walkover.
I'm just trying to get through what is a walkover, but okay, we'll continue. Yes.
So it's like when you do a bridge, so it's like a back bend.
Exactly. She does not know what that is.
So you kick to the front.
Right.
And then you end up in a bridge. And then just from the bridge, get up.
Okay,
I think she would see it
totally
in
get
your
it.
routine just
I
now.
think I might try that for myself a little later on.
Yes.
I might. And what about both of you before we go? What are your favorite moves?
Well, I didn't do this, but me and Maya's heel stretch is my favorite.
Okay, I still love that. I don't know what these are.
I love to do like a bridge, and like you have to go when your hands are like back, and then just go up.
Yeah. So, Coach, what's a bridge?
So basically, a bridge is when you take your hands and you go all the way back over, and you make like a little table.
Okay, got it. So we'll do some bridges a little later
most
on.
definitely.
Well, little ladies, we're getting ready for a really lovely performance in just a little bit, but I do understand that we have something special for our viewers this morning. I do believe it's a little treat from you before we get ready for your dance. So let's take that in now. This is our Cedar Grove Dance Academy. They're sharing the stage with us this morning on Trinidad and Tobago Today. The time is 7:51. It's where we get ready to wrap it up and say goodbye. But we will leave you with these amazingly talented young performers. We can't wait for you to see everything that they have to kickstart your weekend here on Trinidad and Tobago Today. Thank you for joining us today. We see you on Monday, where we do this all over again from 6 to 8. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Also, another happy birthday to Lubel and Alec, and you get to celebrate with the Cedar Group. Here they are performing for you live on Trinidad and Tobago Today.
I'm from outer space. I got Milky Way for blood, evolution in my veins. I'm gone, I've been far away. I'm illuminated now, make a move, start waves. I've been dreaming about flying for a long time. I had a vision from the crazy walking cold sun. Unofficially identity to AI. I'm your future, best friend, and I'm fine line. I'm listening of this illusion. I am not really here, I'm an intrusion. I don't sing, I just flow. I don't need gravity. I
I'll smile, I know what it takes to fool this town. I'll do it till the sun goes down and all through the night time. Oh yeah, I'll tell you what you wanna hear. Keep my sunglasses on while I shed a tear. It's never the right time. Yeah. I put my arms so you are so my end. I put my arms so you that I'm unstoppable. I'm a virgin with no brakes. I'm invincible. Yeah, I win every single game. I'm so powerful. I don't need batteries today. I'm so confident. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. I'm unstoppable today. Break down.
Which doctor calls a munda? Take the girl from Mr. Hunter. Say Hunter, oh the doctor, so the doctor take away his daughter. Now the girl she under pressure. Cooker. He take out the specimen, put it on the tongue. That's chance like the beat the drum. The girl know I go down. She whine to the beat of the drum. Whine to the beat of the drum. Whine to the beat of the Whine to the beat of the Whine to the beat of the drum. Start whining down. Start whining down. The doctor in her days, watching she sexy ways, the way she moves so sweet, but the doctor wants to eat. So the girl
What if possibility was only the beginning? Welcome to Limitless, a journey where ideas become action and action becomes impact. From breaking barriers and challenging misconceptions to designing with dignity and driving innovation with heart. This series explores how inclusion is moving from concept to community in Trinidad and Tobago. Across each episode, we meet the change makers and everyday leaders turning challenges into opportunity, building real solutions that change real lives, from possibility to impact. This is Limitless.
Since 1972, one sound has been living in the heart of Trinidad and Tobago, the longest running radio station in the nation.
We're your holiday soundtrack, whether it's on your day off, long drives, or house limes. We are always sweet.
This is music with meaning, music with memories.
Music that feels like home.
And it's not just the songs, it's the voices you trust, personalities you've grown with.
Laughter that sounds familiar. This isn't just radio, it's tradition. It's memories. It's part of who we are.
Sweet 100.1 FM, the rhythm of our identity, part of your family.
Always 100, guide you on your way. Sweet 100, sweet 100.
You are dearer to me than all the stars.
So many wish but never reach. 'Cause when I'm falling and all the world seems dark, you help me find my peace. Oh, shun mi ba vishani. Oh, shun mi ba yeah. Oh, shun mi ba vishani. Arubita, yeah, 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 yeah.
Good morning. This is your CDC News Update. I'm Carrie Roberts. Making the news at this time. The High Commission of India is preparing to mark the 12th International Day of Yoga in 2026. The global theme for this day is Yoga for Healthy Aging. High Commissioner of India to Trinidad and Tobago, Dr. Pradeep Singh Rajpurohit, says the Indian High Commission, in collaboration with several local yoga organizations, will host a series of events leading up to the day.
We are going to have at least 3 events coming up, starting from this Saturday at the Brahma Vidya Peetham in Gasparillo. Then the second event we have at the NCIC in collaboration with Yoga Meditation Society. And the third event will be on 19th of June at the Mahatma Gandhi Institute for Cultural Cooperation, which is called Lymphatic Yoga, and in collaboration with Bodhi Tree Yoga Organization.
He noted that the ancient practice, which originated in India over 5,000 years ago, has grown into a global movement. This year, millions around the world are expected to participate in an attempt to set a Guinness World Record for the most people engaging simultaneously in an online yoga, an initiative supported by India's Ministry of Health.
Several activities have been planned, including on 14th of June, that an online yoga meditation platform has been created to have, this is for a Guinness Book of World Records, to have the maximum number of simultaneous yoga performances.
The national celebration of the 12th International Day of Yoga will take place at the Atterbolden Stadium in Vancouver on June 21st. Today is the International Day of Botanic Garden Education, a global initiative focused on climate action and plant conservation. The day highlights the vital role of botanic gardens in preserving plant biodiversity, supporting climate efforts, and educating the public. Dr. Daniel Elliott, a member of Friends of the Botanic Gardens, says the local community plans to celebrate the occasion on Saturday with activities aimed at raising awareness and engagement.
Today is a chance for us to, I think, plug into the real key important things about the value of our botanic gardens. Community, to talk about the impact of climate and sustainability, to talk about our biodiversity, which just means the awesomely wide variety of species of plants and animals that we have living in the botanic garden.
Dr. Elliott adds educating people about how the fauna and flora connects to our lives will allow the local population to understand the importance of the botanic gardens.
Animals in the botanic gardens, like lizards, etc. Right. The way that the system of all of it works to sustain us as human beings, sustain our lives, from pollination, which is absolutely essential. And with a project like the Garden with Wings, which I'm sure we'll get to, we get to actually see and learn about how all of it works.
Botanic Gardens in Port of Spain was established in 1818 and covers 61 acres, which houses over 700 species of plants imported from every continent on Earth. In some sport now, Spanish football club Real Madrid have confirmed the reappointment of Jose Mourinho as head coach on a 3-year deal. The 63-year-old will begin work when the squad returns for pre-season training on July 13th. Mourinho's return comes 13 years after his first spell at Madrid ended. The coach's return sees club president Florentino Perez, who was re-elected earlier this month with 65% of the vote, fulfilling his pledge to bring Mourinho back to the club. The Portuguese coach, who previously led FC Porto and Inter Milan to Champions League titles, rejoins a club that has won the competition a record 15 times. And that was your TDT News Update. I'm Carrie Roberts. From all of us here, have a great day.
This is TTT. Live for local.